عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. My brothers and sisters, many people they lose faith in the Almighty Allah, where they start for do things way unacceptable inside Islam, in order for them to achieve what they want. And one of these things where they can do now for cast a spell or something can result in doing black magic or any kind of magic. And or some of them can visit the one them where they can do them thing they are for them, or the one that where they claim say they go do them thing they are for them. Now we remember in Surah Al-Baqarah verse 102, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make mention of the Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam in the fact that there was this two-way camp for can teach the people them magic, and he said a kufr meaning disbelief. So we beloved Rasul Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam he say anybody will visit a magician, anybody will go visit a magician in order for like cast for a spell, that you don't disbelieve in what Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam bring, in what Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam brought in Islam. So my brothers and sisters, I'll be very careful, because this is not a very dangerous thing. This it puts we out of comfort and peace which we hand them. And let we remember again, as like just like the way na a kufr or na a disbelief or in haram for like you cast spell on somebody or for like do magic on somebody, just like the way in haram, so but equally in haram for accuse somebody of doing black magic or the person being witch or wizard. Now we remember say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala he no like false accusations, especially if that accusation result into affecting the soul, the person we you accuse, especially if that result for affecting soul, then we could definitely be put into crisis without not even realize what not the reason why we did inside of this type of crisis. So my brothers and sisters, let we avoid them thing they are. And further, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in say, after when you don't make mention of all these things, you not stop there. After when you make mention of all these things and say, then in verse 103, in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and say, وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ آمَنُوا وَاتَّقَوْا لَمَثُوبَةٌ مِّنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ خَيْرٌ لَوْ كَانُوا يَعْلَمُونَ. And if they had believed and fear Allah, then the reward from Allah will have been far better if they only knew. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they call them now with two things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they try to tell them people there, we don't do this, we do this kufr, we do this disbelief, we disobey in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let them turn back towards in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with two things. The one, na iman, for corrective faith with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for corrective faith with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for you seek the forgivenesses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you came back to Him in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then the second one, na taqwa, for develop the correct relationship between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then for believe the fact that the fire exists, which means the heaven and hell exist.